Oh my God, guys, did you see 50 Shades of Grey this weekend?
No, read the script.
Fine. Hey guys, Kelly CK here to update you with the changelog. Let's begin our weekly recap with what's out in theaters. You guys ready to go back to the future? After the events of the second movie, Lou, Jacob, and Nick have used their knowledge of the future to exploit the present for financial gain. Life is all but paradise when an unknown assassin tries to kill Lou at a party in his honor. The gang is forced to reunite once again, traveling across time to find the assassin. However, rather than going back in time, they're thrown into the future. Now their old selves, they've learned they've lost their fame and faded into obscurity. The gang must fix their future in order to save their past.
I think it's pretty obvious what's going on here, right?
What?
Alternate universe. Like Fringe.
Nerd. You're a nerd. No one likes you. No one likes you.
Now that we're past the comedy, how about an inspirational tale? In McFarland USA, Kevin Costner plays Jim White, an unlikely coach who creates a track team out of high school outcasts. Together, White and his team rise above poverty, social discrimination, and stereotypes to become heroes. Based off a true story, see this incredible heartwarming tale unfold this weekend in select theaters.
Tell your father it was an honor to be invited into his home.
Dad, he said it was an honor to be invited into your home.
Tell him I say thanks.
That's it for movies this week. Let's check out the big releases on the Game Drop. Want to check out some nitty-gritty steampunk action? Try Order 1886. Set in an alternate history in a neo-Victorian London, you play as a knight of an ancient hermetic order tracing back to King Arthur. But unlike King Arthur, you're fighting werewolves. Good thing you got an arsenal of high-tech weaponry to back you up. You can pick up this cinematic third-person Q2E shooter exclusively for PlayStation 4 for $59.99. But I check out those reviews first.
I can smell you, human.
Look out! Hot off kicking butt in Super Smash Bros., Kirby makes his return to the Wii U and Kirby and the Curse of the Rainbow Bridge. With a style molded after claymation, get it? Molded? No? Players can navigate their favorite pink sphere through the world by drawing rainbow trails for him to follow. The game also supports the Super Smash Bros. Amiibos for Kirby, Meta Knight, and King Dedede. Pick up or download for $39.99. But if you're still looking for round soft things to beat up on, boy do we have a game for you. In an updated version of last year's Dead or Alive 5, Dead or Alive 5 Last Round packs a 1-2 punch with updated mechanics and graphics. Let's not forget new stages, new characters, and even more costumes and unlockables. And most importantly, you can customize your hair, but if that's not your thing, you can take pleasure in beating your opponent to a pulp. Pick it up for current gen consoles and PC for $39.99. Speaking of hot and zesty, let's check out the news bites. Blowing up the Twitter feeds this past Wednesday, Neill Blomkamp's director of some sci-fi greats like District 9 and soon-to-be-released Chappie, tweeted that he'll helm the next Alien film. Earlier this year, he released concept art of what he'd like to do if he were to direct an Alien sequel. The film would take place a couple of years after James Cameron's Aliens, where we'll get to see an older Ripley and aging acid burn Corporal Hicks. This virtually retcons the franchise and ignores the not-so-great Alien 3 and Resurrection. Now it looks as though his dreams will come true. Ridley Scott is set to produce the film along with the sequel to Prometheus, which is set in the same universe. Sigourney Weaver also expressed interest in returning to the franchise as well. If you guys think that's cool, you should check out the massive sales this week. Both Sony and Microsoft revealed that this Friday you can catch sweet deals on major titles for both consoles. Explore Kyrat in Far Cry 4, save the future in the MMO shooter Destiny, lead an army in Dragon Age Inquisition, and you can never get enough dungeon crawling in Diablo 3. These games are ranging in price from $20 to $10. And if consoles aren't your thing, there's good news. Square Enix is once again teaming up with Humble Bundle for a special offer on PC games. You can get Hitman Absolution, Hitman Go, and Supreme Commander 3 all for under $6. But if you pay more than the average cost, they'll throw in Thief, Tomb Raider, and Murdered Soul Suspect. Seriously, I will be so broke. Now for a bit of casting news. First up, last week we learned that Firefly and Visitor star Morena Baccarin has been cast as the female lead in the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool movie. No word yet on who she will play, maybe Death herself, seeing that she's the love of DP's life. We also learned that Oscar winner Marion Cotillard, known for her roles in Inception and The Dark Knight Rises, has signed on to the Assassin's Creed movie. Last, Cody Smith-McPhee, who you may recognize from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and The Road, has been cast as the new Nightcrawler in X-Men Apocalypse. That's it for this week, folks. Like the show, hit that subscribe button and check us out on Twitter. Don't forget to sound off on the comments below. So seriously, did no one see 50 Shades of Grey? No! You guys are missing out, that's all I gotta say.